Welcome to part number 3 of my Imperator Marius 2.0 video series. This one is going to be a live stream. We're about to attack Mayura. There are various issues we need to deal with before attacking Mayura. This fellow just finished sieging this fort and is low on food. He's going to hopefully recover or have enough food to make it out and then lumber down to this area here. We have claims all throughout, essentially through here, up through here, and down along this area here. There's quite a few of them. They came pre-generated, and I plan to exercise them, use them. These will resolve, I'm imagining, at the when the month ticks over. It tends to do that when you first start the program back up. We have some fairly sizable levies. This guy, we're already getting some war exhaustion from our levies. I called a Persis levy and the Citizene or Babylonian levy here. They were headed over in this direction. We were going to start a war directly with Mayura, and then things changed, and we ended up annexing their tributary, which was in rebellion, and now we can form the Indo-Greek kingdom. It'll move our capital over this way, and it'll get us 6% unintegrated culture group happiness and Diplo Rep 2. All of those are very good. And well, the question is, do we want to do that just right now? I'm not really sure. Well, I'm becoming more so. I thought that we had these issues in hand. At least we started to here. I think I gave these guys some rights. The Assyrians here. These guys were minus 16, and now they're feeling a little bit better, but not really all that much. These guys will still look to be highly agitated about various matters. Perhaps we will do that just immediately, and we'll do it. We may have to move our capital back, or we may stick around for a little while. So now our diplomatic range, I'm sure, has changed. At the end of the month, this is going to tick over, and this should change. I thought we were in range of Macedon again. I befriended one of the pretenders and was looking to recruit him to marry to one of our daughters to get the blood of the Argid in the family, but apparently he's no longer in range, just barely, I think, outside range. Let's learn the exact truth of it here. In fact, he's quite a bit outside our range somehow. Well, whatever the case is, I used to be able to recruit those guys in previous iterations. Let's let them... There's a couple things I need to do before carrying on with this war, and this war is far from a foregone conclusion. A fellow was commenting that it's a risky strategy that I am working through on this particular playthrough. It's probably riskier than I would have given credit for when I originally replied to his comment. As the plan was to essentially abandon this area and head to the east and win the war. But the first war with Mayura was very close and very bloody and could have ended badly as well. So we could have given this up for essentially nothing here, and we would be here as well, and this would all be Mayuran. Well, and the fellow ended up giving his capital away to us because of we sent him an emissary and threatened to declare war on him. He said, oh, don't do that, so he gave us his capital area. Well, we're going to do it again. This guy here, if we can deal with this right now, and take 100 war score out of Mayura and exercise all those claims, we can then take various actions based on a new scenario that we'll have, i.e. this massive Mayuran menace will not be at our backs, and we can maybe go over and do various things in various areas and not have to worry about this guy declaring war on us. At present, I'm rather worried about Egypt declaring war on us. And maybe we'll spend the... we've done that. Okay, well, good for me, good for me. It's a positive 37 opinion, so maybe we'll give him... He doesn't want any access. I swear, what is that? Uh-oh. Competing power at peace. Well, he is not thinking on killing us, so that's good news, and he doesn't need the access. This governor position is essentially null and void. When we transferred this to Gandhara, the governorship went to him. Gandhara. Okay, so there's a couple of things we need here. We need to deal with our family here, which I hadn't done for some time. So our heir here is indeed married, has firstborn. It wouldn't be bad for him to have another. This fellow is married as well. I paid 300 and something gold to have him married. But our daughters I was holding in reserve for the blood of the Argid fellow. We need to get her married immediately. In fact, we're going to get the younger daughter married immediately because it may want us to spend some money. What we want is a great family that is not already married to our ruler. So if we check the Fratarakas, we'll check the loyalty here and see if they are married to... They already are married to ruling families. So we'll go back and choose someone else. And we'll get a plus 10 loyalty for that family. At least that's the plan. Is anyone available? It would not... it doesn't appear as though there is anyone available from a great family. I suppose we could knock off one of the fellow's wives or whatnot. We're just not quite that far gone as yet, so... what do we do? What do we do? I suppose we could have this guy married. Why not do it? We'll marry this guy. Let us arrange 15 loyalty. No problem, no malice. It's all good, it's all good. So we've married the younger lady to that fellow. And now we'll have perhaps our other daughter and marry someone else and maybe we just wait for someone else to come of age. Let's check the characters and we'll see if anyone is coming of age shortly. I think this may be the first time that I've ever checked for an eligible male to become married. Okay, so Affiliate Dynasty, this fellow here is probably would be a fine choice indeed. When exactly does he become actionable? Let's see, January 8 of 449. So about, well, January 8, about 3 months away. So let's let the 3 months pass, and we'll see if I can remember to do that. So we also need to take, I believe, this King of Kings law. It's going to cost us a bit of stability, but we make it hand over fist. We have a plus 16 because of our Wonder and our Basilius, and then another plus 6 for our Zeal. So if there ever were a time to take that, that would be now. We get integration speed and diplomatic relations plus 2. That'll get us more political experience. We no longer have a malice. We have a slight drop, but we'll get more PI. That went up fairly substantially. Speaking of a diplomatic integration speed, we're going to begin integrating these guys immediately. And then there we go. It'll happen 480. Really quick there. Let's see what goes on here. This is going to be a 533. That's not bad for Bactria, I will say. This fellow, I found a wonder here as well. Another 5% unintegrated culture group happiness stack that we have available to us once we integrate Bactria. Somehow this is the tier 4 level, and it says that it's tier, just barely tier 2. I think that who really even knows? Is he building another wonder there? I don't know. But whatever the case is, we get the effect from the tier 4 and we'll not worry about exactly how that happens. Let's see. Gandhara, I believe, is not actionable. I checked that. A diplomat en route, and I don't think they have the... we're improving their opinion is what we're doing. We're going to integrate Parthia as well. 486. That should happen very quickly as well there. I missed this window by 4 years. I was reading about this event here that happens. Someone said that if you improve their opinion, that they become that they're not overly agitated about various matters. So maybe we'll improve their opinion. Who knows? Maybe they won't come and kill our heir or our Basilius, and they'll be happy to go about there and do whatever it is they do up there. What I did is I let a month pass and debugged that strange bug where the computer will sometimes give you this land. I think we took these 2 territories. We didn't ask for them. And I gave them to our clients, or these were some territories. They were here, I believe. Wherever the case is, I gave them to somewhere in here. I gave them to Gandhara and removed the aggressive expansion 3.49. When you peace with a client state, sometimes it just gives you, like we had, I think, a couple of territories somewhere in this area, like 2 here. It's sort of, we weren't even adjacent, and the computer just gave it to us. We didn't ask for it. I debugged it, and that's that. So I think we can perhaps move to give the Gandharians some sort of right, so as they'll be more happy or less dissatisfied. Do we have that option available? We do. We lose a bit of slave output. We're gonna, that'll get us down to stability too low for my taste, and we'll not do it. We'll not do it until we declare the war, then we may think on doing it. I probably should have waited for the King of Kings until after declaring said wars. Let's see. I think that's it. I think we're ready to go. And let's just let some time pass. We'll go speed 4 until we're in position, and then we'll just declare this war. Iron again here. Why? This thing keep... What is that? Oh dear. Yeah, we have, Hey God, we only have 2 trade routes available, unfortunately. There must be more? It will be more by the end of the month here. Let's let the month tick over. There we go. So we should have more than... We still only have the 2 there, yeah. Well, we have elephants. I suppose we could have some iron. What's our diplomatic range look like here? Trading. What about the range? And that really didn't do us a whole lot of good, relatively speaking. So we're in range here. I suppose we could file some claims if we wanted to in that area. But really all we want to do is get Mayura off our back, or Moria off our back, and get the 6% unintegrated culture group happiness. We still seem to have a governor. And I just set all these trade routes, policies to cultural assimilation, unfortunately. Well, I wonder if we can move our capital back there. And we can do it for a meager 80. This is essentially all of our political influence. What do we get for being over here? You know, I can't say that we probably do get a lot for our troubles, especially since we now only have 2 capital import routes. And the area will shortly... Is it even a city? I don't know. I think that's our capital presently. Oh, it's a city. And I believe it is our capital. Let's be sure of it. We'll click on our flag. Yep, right there. There it is. So we have, what's the configuration of these guys in the city? 3, 7, 10, and 16. We have some buildings we can build. I'm not overly impressed with this site here, really. So we have a fair amount of food, that's what we know. We move right back. Yeah, maybe we'll try to make do with less. We lost all of our happiness bonuses as well. Like we had olives and other such. We're going to go right back. We're going to go right back to this area here. as much as we'd like to stay for the diplomatic range, we're going right back to this area immediately. Seleukid Megali. We're going to do that, and we'll see what happens here. You have all these policies. Oh, look at that. It's still set. Cultural. So we didn't lose our policies that we set, but for whatever reason, we didn't have them set in our capital. We need to get that done as well. Okay, well, good for us. The machine didn't update, and they're still set for cultural assimilation. So, other than spending all of it, well, we spent 80 or so political influence for a 6% wrong culture group. I think that's a reasonable trade-off. And we now have another import. We can get iron again from our friends in. We'll go for Albania. And we'll see about these matters here. We have everything seems to be in order. All of our happiness goods we still have. We have the dates, 5% trade. Happiness there. That's good for us, Slaves and nobles, we're keeping them happy. As for others, we'll create them sooner or later. So now have no governor there. Place another. Let's see if we can find a loyal great family man. I think non-Seleukid, and I think this fellow is going to be the man for the job. Let's do that. Alright, so we could perhaps summon the War Council as well. Where's the government here? The War Council. Why not do it? Let's see what happens here. We get some loyalty, their opinion. Armenia. We already have a claim there. We don't have one against Armenia. And there's no reason why we shouldn't have a free claim against Armenia. And we'll carry on. We could probably action some of these missions. I'm not going to deal with it just right now until we secure our backside here with Mayura. Moria. Okay, let's get this fellow moving forward here, and here. I think these guys are in the middle of a war with Ratika, and they probably are all grouped up here. You'll note we already have a fair amount of war exhaustion from our levies as well, who marched essentially all the way over here and haven't really done much of anything. I think we're ready to go. Let's just do it right now. And all of our allies are in the house here. Will our allies have stood down their levies and can't call them up just right now? Well, they'll be good backup. Essentially, they'll maybe be able to come down this way as the enemy regroups and secures access through here, perhaps. It could work out for the best. We're going to learn the truth of it. I think this one is as reasonable a choice as any. It's probably the best. We're going to declare said war immediately. Right now. And we're going to march for the war goal ASAP. Let's head down here. We're going to have this whole lot head here as well. Let's see, we'll have this levy here. That's the king, I believe, or Basilius. Where is this guy going? We need to get him moving down here as well. I think that is essentially everyone. We'll bring this guy down, say, here as well. Hope for the best. So he doesn't mull around and do nothing. So here we go. So we found some Morians here. There's the levies there, unfortunately, for this area. Will probably be ravaged fairly quickly. Well, the good news is we won't have to assimilate or convert those guys. Looks like we have a fair number of allies showing up. Let's see, the man is a 0. This fellow is a 3. A bunch of archers. And a bunch of archers. That's a strange lot right there. Archers, the whole slew of them. We have our siege man here. He has a couple of engineers. The problem is he doesn't really have much of anything to siege. There are no forts anywhere in the... This is the closest one right there. So let's... Who is that? Levy of Persis. There's a fair group there. Let's we'll head down there and see. Now, hold on a minute here. Both those guys... Well, we don't know. We don't know. We'll encounter one. Hopefully before the other. This 3 guy. I think this guy is headed down to siege our newfound city. I say more power to him. Uh-oh. Got another guy just showed up here. We may be getting a little bit ahead of ourselves here. We're going to try to take... sawing through our food, I see. We'll go there. There as well. We'll have to play this one slowly here, perhaps. These guys, there's a lot of them about there. Yeah, so maybe we'll get to this area and just sort of hold on just a moment here before proceeding. We're going to get this guy on the ball as well. That guy's sieging down that capital. Good for us. Let's get here. Let's get this whole lot right here. That's where they're going. Parthia gains 10 opinion. Well, we'll take the 10 opinion. Okay, so we have met the I see here, and it's a 3-man, a lot of archers. We have the flanking set up. We have shock action. Let's do it. Let's do it. It's a bloodbath for that guy. Heavy cav, we've done it. 10 legitimacy, 20 loyalty. Who is this guy? He wants to come? Protection. What's his stat? What are his stats? We'll let him in. We'll let him in. Indeed, indeed. He's done it. Our fine heir has distinguished himself in combat. Let's we'll see if we can carry on. We need to get some food. He's gone mad over to this area here, I see. Well, what can we do? We get this guy over there. Who is this? First levy of Mesopotamia. He'll probably get hosed badly. Yeah. What that guy is doing over there, I don't know. I don't know. Whether we have a fort, 2 legitimacy we lose, get a little money, some tyranny. Guy loses 90 gold. He gains a bit of corruption. He already has 20, unfortunately. We don't need him to have any more, really. He's going to have corruption no matter what we do, I see. Well, we lose 2 legitimacy, some popularity. We almost can deify ourselves, but we don't have the PI. Or we can take 90 gold. Get a little tyranny. I'm going with option number 2 here. We could grab ourselves, I think, where is this here? 1, 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, there's where we want to go. We want to go there ASAP. So light cav doesn't do us much good against anyone but the day. And then we got heavy cav morale, heavy cav offense. And then if you go here, there's a lot more heavy cav, like 25%. There's a lot of heavy cav stuff there. Where is that here? You have to take this, which is, well, we get 4 provincial improvements, which is a bonus here. And then we get levy size is another bonanza. And then we, where is that? Where's our heavy cav, though? They're here? One of these has some serious heavy... There it is, right there, yeah. Heavy cav discipline, horse archer discipline, plains combat bonus. Heavy cav offense and defense, 25%. And more heavy cav right there. So we're going to make a beeline right for the Persian rural traditions. And we're going to heavy cav ourselves into a crack fighting machine. As for what goes on over in this area, this fellow here, there doesn't seem to be a whole lot of options for that guy. Maybe he'll come to his senses and turn around. How's our this guy? I think he's run out of food, unfortunately. Let's get him to a friendly territory ASAP. We're going to perhaps go here. We'll retake our capital area. Well, we'll go right here and find out the truth of what there is to know there. Where are these guys going? Let's go right there. I think they're headed in our direction. So this guy is running out of food in a bad way, but hopefully he recovers his numbers if he can carry on in this direction. Does this guy have any forts? He doesn't, no. Unfortunately. Do we have any fat levies over in this area? What is that? Civil War. Let's see there. 12 months. How have we done that? I don't know. It usually starts at 21 months. So the governor of Assyria is gone mad, and the Hierophant is mad as well. What can be done for the governor of Assyria? Yeah, we're going to find out what can be done here. This fellow does not look like a family head, but I'm quite certain that he must actually be a family head. What does that mean? We can bribe him and give him the free hands. And what is Mened Nikodoros? Let's see, we have the families. Yep, that's him all right. Does he have any other skills or abilities? He has a 7. So maybe we're gonna try to get Nikodoros off of that area before he implodes our plan here. We'll give him the free hands. Looks as though he's happy. We're gonna get Nikodoros immediately off of that gubernatorial position there and get another who is this guy? I'm going to pay closer attention to the family heads here, clearly. So the Hierophant there. This fellow is a researcher. Employed. We need to find this guy a job doing something so that we don't inadvertently place him on a governorship again. So we place him here. He won't be quite as good. Perhaps we'll place him as the doctor. He could well be an improvement. But then we'd have a Seleukid unemployed. And the Seleucids are just barely 4 of 4, unfortunately. Let's see, 4 of 4. We have one for the Fratarakas can give up a position. There's a Frataraka there. Our blind Philosophos gives us legitimacy. He's a fair hack at it. Any other Fratarakas? Doesn't seem to be. So, I think what we do is we place... we can't place a Seleukid as a governor, or he could go just as mad as this guy. So what does that leave us? And do we have a suitable replacement for this guy? Does not appear to be true. These guys are just sort of whatever. What's this guy's skill? Is an 11. We were doing well with that for our technology. This guy's at... could place the family head in this position. Intelligent. Maybe that's not a bad trade-off. We lose 40%. We'll not worry either. We'll not worry about it. So we can place any governor on that area here. This guy's 33. He seems to have a fair skill base. Let's see if we can place him. Andromines. Let's check first to see that he's not a head of family. He's not. So let's place him there and get on with our warring activities. Alright. So we were going to see if there were levies available to head off this other army that seems to be headed in this over towards our undefended area. We have Gedrosia, Persis, Ariana, none of which I believe are probably have less cohort number count than not. Gedrosia has 4. Parthia, Syria is way on the other side of the map. Gandhara is nothing essentially. And this thing is stuck again. Why it stops, I don't know. I think it gets stuck on these cohorts. Mesopotamia, Bactriana. We don't have a blessed thing over in that area, really. So, what we're really going to have to do is chase that guy down unless he comes back and wants to defend his homeland. What we need to do is, we need to get this guy forward to sack some cities. That's what we need to do, really. That's the city we need to sack. We have these guys headed over in that direction. And let's carry on. We're going to try to maybe chase that guy down with the first taxes. Maybe not the best of ideas, but it is an idea. Uh-oh. We've been caught out here, clearly. This is the first levy of Mesopotamia, unfortunately. What in the hell is going on there? He has essentially no troop count. Why that is, I don't know. He hasn't been in any combat. He has plenty of food. I can't say as I completely understand it. And nor apparently are we going to worry about it just right now. Let's head up here. Who is that again? That's what it says. First levy of Mesopotamia. Apparently we're going to get stack wiped. Yeah. Yeah, it's over for us. Well, we can call up more, What in the hell happened there? I don't know. Where all that guy's force count went. Essentially no idea at all. No idea. This guy's going the wrong way. That's another fuster. There's a problem here again. Big problem with these Mayurans. Hold on, hold on. Hold on. Let's get going here. Oh boy, oh boy. We got some serious trouble here. Serious trouble. Alright, here. Any mercs in this area? Mercenaries? He closed down that war? He sure did. Now he's in the area. Oh boy. Well, yeah, our levy from that, where in the hell our troops went from that? I don't know. I have no idea. That is so strange. He had a 3.4 force count. A full belly of food, but yet he was a full-blown Mesopotamian levy. I don't know what happened there. No idea at all, really. Where can this guy go now? We'll go up this way. That's where we'll go. We're going to swing around this way here. No, this way, this way. So this guy is headed to, imagine here, clearly. It's the only place he can be headed. We're going to go there as well. Barbarians. Well, such is life with barbarians. We'll not hassle with that. So who is that? That's the levy there again. That's another levy there. We've won an award. Okay, so who is this? Palada. We need to get down to this area immediately. What drives this guy? Hopefully our client states will pull up the rear here. Where's the Bactrian army? We've got this guy headed down in that direction, recovering his food and numbers, hopefully. Once he gets here, we can, well, set him on replenish or unit reorganization. Well, we have the Bactrian army headed here as well. Let's just go. We got 17K here. They seem to be recovering their numbers. Hopefully we're looking at a stack wipe here. Another award, we've done it. These guys have spilled right through that area, and who even knows what drives them. We're going to send the mighty Taxus, the first levy of Persis, to deal with this guy. Let's see, 6 heavy cav. We've been having a lot of we've been kicking a lot of behind here with the first levy of Taxus, or the first Taxus Stratos there. And we don't seem to be in any sort of mood to quit. Theoretically, we could call up a few more troops to this guy. And as we've been having so much luck and no longer have to support the levy, as it was stack wiped, I figure why not do it? We'll have a couple of these and one of these, and maybe a couple of those. We're in home territory, we'll do it. Is that as it was meant to be played? I don't know. Whatever the case is, we're going to head over here, see if we can stop this guy, and we're going to have these guys head over and deal with the menace that is in this area. Something maybe should be done with that, I'm not sure. There's an infection there. So we've got a lot of these guys. This guy, let's head him here. We're going to see if we can deal with these guys there. 17K, that's the guy that gave us the beating the first time there. Who is that? He's a 9-man. It says it's equivocal. Well, we'll see about that. We'll see about it. 27. Let's see. The guy. Neither of these guys, I think, have a job. I'm gonna send this fellow. Uh-oh. The battle seems to be lingering. Where is this guy going? We need to catch him. We need some reinforcements up in this area. We should reinforce this. We will. We've beaten that army there again. I'm feeling a bit low here, perhaps. Where do we go? I don't rightly know. Who is that? Another levy there. There's only so much that we can take. How much are we battered down? That should be about 4.5, 4.5. So we're just a little bit under the weather, and probably morale is a bit low. All we need is just a bit of time. Let's swing around the long way. Well, we can go and try to dispatch that guy. Let's say we dispatch him. I think we're screwed now. We're gonna lose that battle. Let's go, let's go. This is gonna get ugly. Indomitable. We're victorious here. Anyone here? He's gone crazed. Egad, where is he going? We don't even know where he's going. I don't think he even knows where he's going, really. Apparently we've been dispatched. We may well get dispatched again. More barbarians. This is a wreck. It's a train wreck. Let's get this guy down here. We need to get the heck back to this area. Engage this guy. While his morale is low. We get him piecemeal. Yep, we got worked over badly. We're not worried about these barbarians. Where is this guy going? Hopefully he'll go after the barbarians. Leave us be. These guys are shambling back to who even knows where. Where is he going? Tell me where he's going. Not far, not far. I bet he comes after us. I would wager, actually, he is coming after us. Where is he going? Patala. Well, he comes, he comes. Better luck next time. Well, what are we gonna do? Where are we gonna go? Well, we'll just wait here. We'll just wait there. This guy needs to wait. This guy has gone crazed here again. We need to get just sort of hang out. Ooh, who's that? Gandhara's in the house and a whole bunch of our other armies here. We'll go here. With them. With them. Let's, we'll hook up with them. Wait for them to move. Let's go forward there. Where's this guy? We need to retake these areas. Uh-oh. This guy's after our king here. Or our heir. King to be. We're not worried about these barbarians. We're going to swing around this way and get the heck out of that area immediately. We've done it. Stack wipe these guys as well. We're going to meet up with the king right here. Or the king-to-be. Let's go here. We're going to engage these guys immediately. What goes on up here? Kandahara's in the house here coming down. What drives this guy? He's just taking biggest. I think he's headed for this fort. He's found a direction. And we'll go over to this area. Hold on, man, hold on. We need to get here immediately. No, 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 no. You go here. It cost us some time. Who knows what can happen. This guy's no longer interested in combat. Stack wipe that guy. Captured him. More guys, more carnage. The madness is working in our favor here. We've caught that guy out as well. The madness of the battlefield here. We'll wait for that guy to lock. He is locked. We're going to get him. It's over for him. He knows it. He's going here. He's going there. This guy, what drives him? Mercenaries. We could hire them. I think I will. I think the danger is past from Egypt, by and large, sort of. We have that guy now. Let's see about this. Well, we don't have to deal with those guys, do we? We don't. We don't. We're taking that. Let's go ahead here. What are one of these guys? We need to get the levy of Persis over to this area immediately, and take that. And we're going to get the Basilius heir here to this area immediately, and reinforce this. I see. Well, we've taken a bath. Our new mercenary friends are not going over real well. The Bactrians are in the house. They're headed down to this area. Is that a merc? No? Merc? Merc? Who's that? Mercenaries again. How much does it cost? 360. We'll pay. We've taken it. And we have, let's see here, population happiness. Morale of armies. Going for population happiness here. Have that. These barbarians, what drives them? It's unknown what drives them. Have at it, go right ahead. Have fun with that. And what goes on, we don't know what goes on in these other areas. The Bactrians, Gandharians are wandering about. This guy is doing his thing there. And we have a 48 war score, which is good news for us. We're going to carry on. We don't have no idea what's going on here. There's a big battle looming right in this area. And we're going to go right there, all of us. And we lose a little money. It's who is this guy? Molon. He has his 27 loyalty. Who is this guy? The governor of Media. What drives Molon? We don't know. How much money does he have? A bunch. I don't think he's the head of the family. We lose 10 PI. Molon. Let's see. The provenance of Para to... Well, let's see how that provenance is doing. In Media. Where is Paratacine. Paratacine. Let's it's already a little bit off there. What drives it? This guy is mad to begin with. Well, unfortunately, if we make him even more mad, he'll be that much more difficult to displace. Let's see, modest and miserly. What really drives this guy? Appropriated wealth. I think we're that's all of our manpower there. We'll have to pay. We'll have to pay. And then we'll give him the free hands. Oh, look at that. He's happy again. It's a young man, but he has a fair amount of corruption. All right, so what we need to do is get this guy off of that job. Just remove him immediately. We have a scorned family. This fellow has no corruption and is reasonably loyal. Is there a better choice? That's the guy we just removed. This guy's even more loyal and no corruption, 17. Does he have other skills? We'll place him down. I'm not sure what happened to the chat on this live stream. If I'm not answering any questions, I apologize. There's normally a chat box here. I don't know what's going on, really. Again, I apologize for that. If anyone is watching and has a question. I don't recall removing said chat box, but that doesn't mean that it has not been removed. I'm not sure where it would have gone, but perhaps it is gone. I don't know. White peace imminent. We have another 1,085 days or thereabouts. Reinforce this effort. This guy's shambling back. Bountiful harvest. Take the money, clearly. More barbarians mad. We are victorious here. This guy, I believe, is what really drives him? I don't know what drives him. Who is this guy? Mayura's mercs. We're going to send Mayura's mercs here and then up to this area to see if we can interdict that siege. We're going to press forward, bring it to the enemy here. Deta. This guy here, let's see, we'll have our smallest contingent here. Kuru's mercs there. Where is he? We'll have him go here. The rest of these guys, other than Kuru's mercs, we're going to bring it forward to Deta as well. We'll go here. We'll go here. This guy is shambling back quite some ways deep. No Mayuran showing up here. It's a lost cause. No, it's not. It's no lost cause. We've met more enemies. Let's go, let's go. Let's get this guy on the ball here. Let's move it out. He'll never make it in time. Uh-oh. He's locked. He's locked, all right. Who is this guy? Mad Merc. It's over for him. It's over for him. Let's bring it to the enemy here. We'll go there with his own mercs. Where are these guys going? Need to head here. think these guys, we'll go here. Breakthrough, we've done it. Gain 1 innovation. Who is this fellow? Megathenes. Let's see who that guy is. Megathenes. There he is. He has one trait, the scholar trait, and we've done it. Can we get this conversion activity going for us yet? I think it was 7 that we needed. We only have 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Do we have a point here? 1, 2, omen power, not bad. Happiness. 3, build cost. 4, 5. We're going to hold it in reserve just in case we need it for something else. There's no real enticement calling me to do that immediately. What is this guy's thing? Shouldn't he like reoccupy his own? Well, on we go here. Where's this guy going? We need to reinforce this effort there. Olives. We need to get that going immediately. Let's see, olives here. And we'll have, looks like the Antigonids are in revolt. And we can have some from them and then they'll cancel again, or maybe they won't. Who knows? We've done it. We'll make a little more money in that manner. This is not going to white piece me out for another, well, 1,000 days or thereabouts. 900 days. Let's go here. And we'll carry on. What goes on here? He's almost done with that siege, unfortunately. This guy's done his thing. Let's get him back in the fray here. We'll get him back to our home territory here. I think we have a claim here. Do we want to exercise it? Who really knows? Who really knows? We'll try. You know what? Maybe we go here and just dredge up some war score. Let these guys deal with that. There's a lot of firepower in that area just right now. Let's see. We'll head this guy over there. We'll head this guy over there as well. We'll get this guy behind him. Just an occupation levy there. See, there are more, there are a few mercs, Mayurans about this area. What? More mercenaries. Are they? No, they're not. Alright, on we go, on we go. I'm increasingly concerned about, well, who knows about this. Whether the live stream is working as advertised or as expected, I don't know. Again, I apologize if anyone's watching and it's queried in the chat box. But, we're just looking at a bloodbath here. These guys are all going to converge. So 5, there's like 20, 30,000 troops. Why I think I can win that, I'm not really sure. Maybe we'll fall back to this area and get these guys up there as well. We're going to go right here as well. Meet up. Even the odds a bit. He seems to have replenished his numbers. What goes on here? He's back at it. He's back at it here as well. Let's see, we get, who is this guy? Governor of Persis. We'll take it, we'll take it. We don't need the loyalty troubles just right now. This could get ugly. Well, there are no mercs about to hire. So far as I can tell. Just gonna be what it is. Let's go here, man. Come on now. We need to reinforce that. We've done it. We've done it. I could have gotten ugly really fast. Who is this guy now? Hold on just a minute here. I'll wait for this guy to lock. Let's get this guy. Not worry about these barbarians. What is that now? We gain 2 legitimacy. This fellow becomes, he has a 0, I see there. So, off this guy goes, off to Chalcedon there. Looks as though these guys are coming piecemeal and being summarily dispatched, essentially. That was an ugly battle. A very ugly battle right there. Looks like more on their way. Let's go for a small levy force here. We're going to send it down to perhaps do some occupation work. I don't think we have a small levy force, actually. Maybe this guy. We'll send him down to take this territory there. Why not send this guy down there? There's no reason. There's no reason. We'll stay here and carry on. Prosperity here. We have, we'll take the tax. And let's see here. 366. He's run off. He's disengaged. Where is he going? He's going there. We're going to find him. Chase him down. What goes on here? I think we got this guy as well. We're going here. There's more battles here. We have another award we've won. I think we just completely stack wiped that guy. I think this heavy cavalry is what has done the job for us. I think it's completely hosing the enemy. Let's see, shock action 100%. That's we're gonna go up to here right there. We have plenty of food. Let's see if we can survey the battlefield here. This guy. Apparently he's gone mad again. We have this guy. We're going to catch him, I think. Anybody else? So, I think these guys may be able to handle this army here without... Or this guy can come down and deal with them as well. So we're going to send some of these guys off to various areas. Let's say... one of them to here, and another mercman off to this area, and there's another first levy of Persis. We can send it. Is that exactly correct? Well, we're going to carry on with that. First levy of Persis may be a bit adventurous then for sure. We'll see. Did we catch this guy? We did. It's over for him. It's over for him. So I think, where is he going to go? That's the question. I think he's probably headed to refresh himself at one of our provincial capitals. If I could only find it. There it is. There it is. We're going to go there as well. Gandhara. We caught this, one of the... Uh-oh. There's a little bit more trouble there than I had originally Given credit for. Let's see here. We have some mercenaries. We're going to send them back. Send them back. They're not feeling very well, either of them, really. Maybe get them unit reorganizing in friendly territory. Who's this guy? It's a 3-man. A 5-man. Well, we'll see. We'll see what happens there. He's retaking Patala again. I think he could well do it. This is going to be ugly for the Morians. So we've got a win here, theoretically, sort of. Or it's not so much so, but we're locked, and that's just the way it is. We catch this guy. He's headed who knows where now. Alright, so he's headed there. Marius. This guy's going to Marius. Alright, well, we'll keep an eye on that guy. Hopefully, no, it's over for us. Nice, over for us. Well, what can we do? Where is this guy going? Hopefully reinforce that effort. Let's move deeper. Let's get moving here. I should send some guys back to cover our behind here. These guys, I think, need to go back here. This war is almost over. Theoretically, we just get a bit more war score. And we should be able to carry on and peace out for 100 war score with this guy. Is that now? That's big trouble, big trouble. Get the heck out of that area. Well, so much for that idea. So much for that idea, really. Apparently, well, they're gonna have to make it on their own here. We're going to group up here. What goes on here, we don't really know. We don't know. We get 5 stability. We have as yet to give the Gandaharans any rights. We're going to do that immediately. Let's see here. We don't have an event demands our attention. So we get 5 stability. Taxila. We're going to take the stability. And we're going to spend it here on protection against torture for the Gandaharans. And we have, we're closing in on the end date here. We've lost. We have an extra route. We'll deal with that a bit later. We have 93 war score. I suppose we could check to see the stat. I see. He's deoccupied that. Yeah. Well, maybe we'll reoccupy that and see if we can carry on for a full 100 war score, hopefully. Religious advances, civics advances. I believe that's the 7 we need. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. We're going to take those immediately. So we'll get a passive conversion speed as well as a percentage bonus. So our pops should convert to Hellenism faster than not. We're going to have quite a few of them by my best reckoning. Hopefully this guy goes and he doesn't want to occupy that area. What about this guy? This guy's gone mad here. What drives this guy now? We don't know. We're not going to be able to take that area, unfortunately. We're going to take that area ourselves right here. Right here. Just have that guy headed back, and that's what we'll do. Yeah, putting up a good fight here. Surprisingly so. Well, maybe we'll head forward here and reinforce that effort. Maybe head down here as well. I'm gonna remember that crime. Well, we got stack wiped, such is life, really. This guy just mulls about. He was looking to get stack wiped, I think. Poor guy. These barbarians are ravaging our territory. We're gonna get the heck out of this area. Back to friendly territory. 98 war score. I think we can do it. As soon as this occupies, we're gonna peace out and get the heck out of this. We should be able to do it. Let's see if we can. I think we can take more. It'll give us a whole truckload of aggressive expansion we don't really want. But we can have more. Now, why we can't have that? Oh, because we don't have this province. Maybe we... let's hold up here. Come on now. Why should we do it right now? Why should we wait? Why should we? We're going to take a bunch of aggressive expansion. We're going to go for a full 100 war score annex here. Who are these barbarians? How many of them are there? All right, so let's go for more territory. Why not do it? Let's keep an eye here. Close eye. Looks like we've got that guy. This guy, who knows what drives him. Let's go here. What goes on here? Everything is occupied. I think we should be able to do it now. Hold on here. So, we can take more and more. Let's reset that actually. Why not have that? Why not have that? That's 88. We need 12 more. We have 10 here. We'll have that. Now, theoretically, we can now declare on Yadheya and connect these two halves here. I have no idea how much aggressive expansion we're going to end up with right now. I imagine it's going to be more than a bit. Yep, 79, all right. Well, I may do another live stream today, later in the afternoon. I may wait for tomorrow. I'm not really sure. That's going to do it for this episode. I hope to see you in the next one.